Hello and welcome to Odds on Ligue Matchday 24. Let's analyze everything we have in France. PSG getting ready to play Liverpool in the Champions League, and we have a great PSG. Lille, Alain Valnegri, also, of course, Lille playing Champions League.
Hello, yes, it's a Champions League squad team game. It will be interesting to check the level of Paris Saint-Germain, because Paris Saint-Germain is unbelievable. The streak since when they lose in Munich in 2024, since beginning of December, only victory and one draw against Reims in Parc des Princes. Is very interesting streak, and we will understand how Paris Saint-Germain will be play and arrive to one of the biggest game in Champions, the game against Liverpool.
Indeed, what a game that one. So guys, of course, stay with us. Press the like, subscribe. Let's talk about French football. Let's go on with the show. And the first game we are going to analyze is Monaco game on Friday. Monaco outside the Champions League spots after losing to Lille in that key game. Also remember they are out of the Champions League in that crazy game against Benfica. In the last home game was 7-1 against Nantes. Reims had to play football in the middle of the week against Angers in the Coupe de France. In Ligue 1, Alain is 4 consecutive defeats.
Yes, Reims, the feeling is bad. The feeling is really bad, not only in the results, in the content too. And that one we will be understand if Reims can be improved a little in Ligue 1. Yesterday they won against Angers in Coupe de France. They passed to the semi-final, and that one is a big news for Stade de Reims. Now there must improve in Ligue 1, because in Ligue 1 the moment is bad. We saw in Rennes a team without a personality, and now there's only 3 points up to the play-out spot, and there must to start to catch point in Ligue 1 to change that row. Now in Monaco, it's not, I think, the best field where they can do that. It's true, the last 5 games in Monaco, Reims catch 4 victory and 1 draw against the team Monégasque, but Monaco must to follow his streak now and go back for the champions. Is the objective about Monaco. Monaco search his best version, but Monaco is in the fighting for catch a spot in champions. In my opinion, Monaco will be start really strong. I choose Monaco winning at the end of first half odds 1.83.
Very interesting and very important. The next one, Saint-Etienne, Nice third and getting into the Champions League spots. They are favorite, 1.7, but still high odds. As you can see, 3 consecutive wins, 13 points out of the last 15, one of the most informed teams in Ligue 1, whereas Saint-Etienne got a draw against Angers in a crazy game. The run without a win, Alain, is 7 games.
Yes, Saint-Etienne start to give us bad feeling. We had one moment in the season, especially when they changed the manager, where we trust in Saint-Etienne to save the category. Now, I think Saint-Etienne is nearest about the bottom team than the team up from him in the table, and it's difficult to believe in Saint-Etienne for this game against Nice in a very good moment. Nice is totally in the road for the champions. Right now, they're third, and they deserve that because I think is doing a really interesting job. Normally, Nice feel comfortable against team like Saint-Etienne. In the first leg, Nice won 8-0 against Saint-Etienne. It was another Saint-Etienne, but the value between both teams are clear. In spite of that, I choose a victory of Nice, odds 1.72.
Okay, let's go to the next game. Lens-Le Havre. Lens 8th terrible season, 3 consecutive defeats, saying goodbye to Europe. They lost to Nantes in the last game. Le Havre penultimate in the standings, 2 consecutive defeats against Toulouse and Nice. If you want to be positive and you are a Le Havre fan, Alain, they already won in the north. They surprised us with a win against Lille.
Yes. And the last 3 games, Le Havre away their catch point in every game. In Reims, in Angers, and especially in Lille. The problem of Le Havre this season is when they played at home. It's the worst local team. The worst local team. Only 6 points in 12 games at home. But when they travel, they do the double or near to the double, 11 points. And now, against this loss is clearly in a bad moment. Loss is, in my opinion, one of the team with the worst feeling in that point of the season. The last 3 games, big problem with the goal. Only 1 goal score, 7 goals received in 3 games. For that reason, I will be choosing one of the surprise. We must try that because maybe the bad moment in loss, Le Havre feel more free when they played away, and the double opportunity is really high. I choose X2 at 3.10.
Wow, this would be a big surprise indeed, but well, they already know how is winning in the north. And the game of the games in this match day, we have it in Paris. PSG, Lille, both teams remember playing in the Champions League. PSG with an amazing run of form, as you said at the beginning, beat 3-2. Lyon with a brace of Hakimi, with 𝗵𝗵𝗫 still scoring, is 17 wins and 1 draw in the last game. So this team is unstoppable to face Liverpool. It's going to be very interesting also Lille-Dortmund, Alain, with Lille grabbing this last Champions League spot after the win against Monaco.
Well, it's one of the biggest surprises in this Champions League. Lille, who weight Lille in the top 8 in Champions, and there are a good results in Ligue too, because they're already European playoff team. But like the last season, they're passing during the playoff. Now, Paris Saint-Germain, my biggest question is how many turnover will we do with Enrique? Because the objective is the champions right now. There's just 13 points up to Marseille. They have a lot of joker to manage disadvantage. Lille in Paris, we saw good game in the last years. 𝐜𝐭𝐴𝐳 against Paris Saint-Germain, we saw some very good games, and Rennes, and when he was a manager of Lyon. And for that reason, I choose another surprise with the double opportunity PSG Lille X2 odds 2.78.
Well, let's go to the next game. This would be a huge surprise if Lille are able to catch points in PSG in Paris in the Parc des Princes. Next game is Lyon-Brest. Brest, or both teams actually trying to chase the European spots. Lyon 6 after losing to PSG, 5 points away now from the Champions League spots. Brest in mid-table, but still with some options for Europe, Alain, in Ligue 1, if we forget the games against PSG, they are doing well. Actually, it's only one defeat in the last 7 in Ligue 1. Actually, the defeat was against PSG.
Yes, warning. It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. In my opinion, Lyon is favorite. Lyon, we saw against PSG a team wanna play against PSG. You suffer because PSG in counter-attack, in the economy of the game, he's able to quit you the ball, and Lyon feel really uncomfortable without the ball. It's a classical limit with the Fonseca team. And we saw that since Fonseca arrived, we saw a brilliant 2 games against Reims, against Montpellier, with a really high offensive production, but they're concede. And against Paris Saint-Germain, you pay cash, and they deserve to lose the game Sunday for that limit in defense. Now, Brest don't win a game since the beginning of February. 2 draw, 2 defeat in Champions against Paris Saint-Germain. In Ligue 1, they draw 2 games against team don't have the same ambition like Strasbourg and like Auxerre. This team will be said as the state of form about Brest. But I think Lyon is really favorite. For that reason, I choose Lyon winning odds 1.69.
Next game, also on Sunday, we have Auxerre, Strasbourg. Strasbourg also chasing the European spots, drew with Brest and beat Lens and Montpellier, so they are a very dangerous team. At the moment, Auxerre was the biggest surprise of last weekend, Alain, with that heavy win, 3-0 against OM.
Auxerre is a serious team. In the collective analysis and collective perspective, Auxerre is one of the most interesting team, in the sense of, with the quality, individual quality, what the magician Pellissier is doing is brilliant. It's brilliant, and is always difficult to play against Auxerre. Strasbourg will be found not a lot of space. Strasbourg is a team like running, and Auxerre feel comfortable when they defend with the low block, and it will be interesting to see if Strasbourg don't or can't open the game or score soon. There will be found a lot of problem, because Strasbourg, when they must to attack in positional attack, is a team a little boring. Strasbourg you have a lot of passion, attack really well the space, nice transition. But against Auxerre don't give you that. And we saw that against Marseille. Auxerre played 2 games against Marseille, the most positional offensive team after Paris Saint-Germain, and they catch 2 victories. Paris Saint-Germain draw in Auxerre. Warning with this game for Strasbourg. For that reason, I choose an X. The X of the week, odds 3.48.
Let's go to the next one. We have Angers, Toulouse. Angers, or actually both teams, in the middle of the table. Angers lost in the Coupe and come from a draw against Saint-Etienne in the very last minute. They got the 3-3. Toulouse thrashed Le Havre, Alain, 4-1 away in the last match day.
Toulouse away is brilliant. It's brilliant because in 2025, away Toulouse don't lose a game. Winning in Lens, draw in Lyon and Auxerre, really difficult field, and winning in Le Havre. And it's not the same when they're played at home. At home is a team suffer at this moment. Now, Angers at home is not the best version of Angers. is one of the worst local team, and not like 𝐬𝐴Vre, but is the second worst team in Ligue 1 when they played at home. Toulouse feel comfortable against the team defend really with the block really low. Now in the first leg they're draw, and in my opinion Toulouse don't will be lose this game. For that reason I choose Toulouse winning 𝐋𝐞𝐿 odds 1.74.
Next game is Montpellier-Rennes. Rennes now comfortable, opening a good gap with the relegation spots. 3 wins in the last 4 games with the new manager. 1-0 against Reims, and Montpellier bottom of the table, 4 consecutive defeats. So of course, Alain, here we should look at the away win, I guess, Rennes to win.
Yes, 4 games, 3 victory, 1 defeat. It was a team with a strong influence about the center-off of Christopher Beau, the center back of Rennes. Rennes is finally a serious team, and check the defensive phase. 4 games with 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗍 in the bench, except the game of Lille, because in my analysis it don't count. 3 games, 0 goal received. That one is, it was one of the key. He understood already that, and now we need to pretend something more in the offensive phase, because Rennes have a lot of talent. Rennes now there must to try to catch a spot in European spot. There must to have a row of victory with the 80% of the game winning. And in Montpellier is a good opportunity, because Montpellier gave us some good thing 1 month ago in January, when they won against Monaco, they won away against Toulouse. But after that, really bad. 4 games, only 1 goal scored, 10 goals received in 4 games. That one is number sent you directly in Ligue 2. With that Montpellier, sick Montpellier against the 𝐿𝐶 Rennes, I choose Rennes winning in Montpellier, odds 2.14.
And the last game in this match day is Marseille-Nantes. Still Marseille second in the standings, but suffered a really heavy defeat in Auxerre. Nantes, a great win against Lens to grab some air. Now they are 5 points away from the bottom 3.
Bueno, Marseille must to reaction. After the defeat in Auxerre, it was a bad defeat, a really bad defeat. Now, not of a lot of similarity with Auxerre, but don't have the discipline about without the ball. What can be happen in Marseille? Difficult to know, because it's difficult to predict Nantes, because we saw a lot of different moments of Nantes during the season, and since the beginning of the year we saw an improvement that their catch point against important team like 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗀, like Lille, like Monaco. They won against Lens in the last journey. There a very good reaction after the hard defeat in Monaco. Marseille must to have a strong reaction. Marseille must to follow, because we know in Marseille, if Marseille enter in a bad row, is always dangerous. The pressure is really strong in Marseille. 6 points to the European League spot is a good advantage, but they can't seem to manage. There must to be direct and follow the instinct and go back to in the path of victory. Difficult to choose 1x2. I choose the goal over 2.75 goals, odds 1.78.
This is our tips for this match day 24 in Ligue 1. Remember, guys, of course, that you can post also your tips in Oddspedia and participate in our tipster competitions, even in rivals, the way that you can create also your tipster competitions and play with your friends. Alain, this is an interesting week in France with 𝐿𝐵𝗐𝐻, with Ligue 1. We have PSG and Lille next week playing in the Champions League. So let's try to grab some money with your safe bet.
Marseille winning odds 1.42.
And the ACCA?
Monaco winning. Nice winning. Olympique Marseille not over 2.75 goals, odds 4.34.
All right, Alain Valnegri, thank you. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Ciao.